Oh my
fucking dickheads! Did I poop? Did me poop? Told you gave me again. Oh, what? Widows, boss, ghouls, how are you all doing? How's your week been? Better than mine, I hope. So we're going to be looking at Nukes' top 5, and we're going to be looking at his scary clips. And the first one started auto-playing, and there's a child involved, so immediately I'm like, oh, why put your kid on TikTok in a haunted video? But who knows? Maybe this is something that's legitimately scaring the family. Maybe with some common sense I can debunk it, and then the child can be shown it and then not be scared of their own home anymore. Or is it going to be a case that we see on TikTok quite often, where children are used for emotional leverage? I hope not.
What is it? Baby, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. Okay, I don't see it.
Okay, Haley Kenny on TikTok. Some advice from a parent. If your child is freaking out like that, because he genuinely looks terrified, take him out of the room. Turn the lights on. Take him away from whatever is scaring him. Put your child at ease. And then, if you have to, investigate it without your phone in your hand and without putting him all over the internet. Just an idea. But let's see if there is something there that we can break down and maybe potentially help this kid out.
As the toddler points toward the empty corner of the room, a few bizarre things happen that need to be broken down.
Did they? Okay.
First off, there's a strange, unexplained growl or whine from somewhere nearby.
What is it? Baby,
wait, what?
Now,
what is it?
a few bizarre things happen that need to be broken down. First off, there's a strange, unexplained growl or whine from somewhere nearby.
What is it?
That to me isn't a strange growl or a whine, Nuke. That is coming from that child. He's just hyperventilating. And you can hear the and then as he comes into his mother, just before he says something, there's like that crackly in the back of his throat. That's what that is there. Has the mum claimed that that was a growl, or is that Nuke adding that in? Because in my experience with these top 5 channels, sometimes things are misconstrued. I'm not saying that Nuke has done that. That's that child's own voice.
Baby, there's nothing in here.
Next, as the boy points at the corner, something in the shadows quickly pops out twice before pulling back.
So is that a paranormal shadow, or is it... I think this is simply the shadow of these guys moving on the bed. Right, this shadow is the child's hand, look. Okay, this shadow is the child's hand. It's reflecting off the mirror and back again. Look, there's his finger, there's the hand. There's his finger, there's his hand. At first, there was a straight cut or a straight line there, but when I look at it properly, that's the skirting board there. So he's done that with his hand, and a mixture of the reflection and the shadow reflecting back into this mirror has made it look slightly odd, and the frame rate... I mean, look at the potato quality because of low light. That shadow that has scared this kid and the mother is their own shadows. They're scared of their own shadows, and the growling sound was a throat gurgle. It looked a bit weirder in real time because the camera's ISO and shutter speed, things like that, I would know how to film in that situation because I would change the ISO, change the shutter speed, change the brightness, change the lighting in the room. They haven't done that. They've just got their phone in TikTok mode. They're filming and waving it about, and that's just what's made this look really much more than it actually is. That shadow hasn't moved out of turn with his hand. It's just janky looking because of the low light.
What are you saying, Charlie? There's a scary boy where?
There was a bass drop there. I didn't see anything.
What do you mean?
Scary boy.
What, are you doing pretend?
Scary boy.
Yeah, you're just playing pretend, aren't you?
I think he is, because you've just said, like, there's a scary boy over there, but he's not even looking at it, he's looking at the telly. What's he watched on the TV? What has triggered his imagination here? Oh.
Scary boy.
Do you want to show me?
Scary boy.
Show me then. Come on. You show me where he is. This is actually f***ing mad. Where?
Scary boy there.
Where?
Scary
In there?
little scary boy there.
In there? Okay, get ready, Charlie.
Instead of get ready, Charlie, how about... There's nothing in there, Charlie. Look, there's something stood there now.
No scary boy. No, there's nothing there, mate. Do you want me to go in? Look. There's absolutely nothing in here. You've got nothing to be scared about. I've absolutely myself. There's nothing to be scared about. There's nothing here. That's just the bathroom. Nothing there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just the shower. Never been more.
I saw it. Are they going to say that these coats are a ghost? They're going to say that this is a ring bitch. It's a coat. Look at the fingers peering over his shoulder. Look at the long black hair and the black ringed eyes. Oh, it's coats. There's a load of coats on a rack there. And that's 2 or 3 coats all jumbled up. Poor artifact, and gets a poor light and him swinging the camera. I guarantee you that's what this is. Charlie, don't be afraid. It's a coat. Coats can't hurt you.
Never been more scared in my entire life. See, told you, nothing there, mate. Perfect. Come on, don't be silly.
Charlie seems to be genuinely upset.
They're going to go for the coats. Wait, was that what the thumbnail was?
Repeating scary boy over and over. When Paul asks where the boy is, Charlie leads him to the closet. And understandably, it completely freaks Paul out. So could Charlie be seeing someone or something that Paul...
The dad's acting up for TikTok as well, which is not helping things. I assume his son is too young to be able to view TikTok to see this, but the dad is acting.
can't? You decide. Nathan and I...
Wait, was that it? Okay, some guy called Nathan, scary noises from his basement, and he goes down to film. Hopefully, there's no kids in this one, but the bit I just skipped, there was a kid's toy going off, so I don't know much. What is this? Nukes Top 5 Scare Your Kids Edition? Ew. WD-40. Please. You want to get rid of the creepy noises? Start with that. Will that event come into play? Like he goes down there and he hears a voice because there's somebody upstairs whispering into the event. My alarm bells are immediately going off the way he's got that camera tilting into the wall, and there's 2 cuts as well. I've already got my bullshit detectors up. Oh, is this basement for kids? Because it's freaky. Them dolls. Nah.
Oh my,
Fucking dickheads.
oh my.
Fucking dickheads. Did I poop? Did we poop? Let me know in the comment section down below if I just shit my pants. I genuinely thought I'd have to check that. Jesus. I hope they don't claim that's a ghost, because clearly it's some kid in his school uniform or something. Oh, the bass drop done me. That bass drop got me good.
What are you doing there? Who are you?
I got you good.
You did. You grounded for life. Like Cassidy me that bought me this Backstreet Boys hoodie.
Oh, yes, you did. You got my heart good.
I'm mine. I'm gonna chuck. Don't you get me again. Oh! What? Oh! What? You son of a bitch. We fucking jump scared twice in one clip. Oh dear. I mean, look at that. Right, so I've composed myself from two jump scares in a couple of seconds. We're going to see if we can tell what makes this inflatable light as hell globe fly up the stairs. Did I just see this area? There's like a pinch in there. Did I just see a glint? There's something weird with the frame there. Could just be artifacting. I have been frame by framing this for ages. I can't see a wire glint. I can't see a wire removal tool. I can't see what has triggered this ball to lift up. Now, is it paranormal? Probably not. Could it... We have to bear in mind that this is an inflatable globe, so it's very light. So somebody down there with some sort of foot pump or air, compressed air can or something has blown air and it's lifted up as part of this. It could be, but I can't see that 100% because I haven't seen an air can. I haven't seen some sort of pump or hose or anything like that. And I haven't heard the hiss of anything. That doesn't mean the sound hasn't been removed. So what I would have done here to recreate this is where my avatar is, I'd hide in there somewhere, take a bicycle pump like this, push the pipe under the step below, give it a blow and whee! So can I debunk it? No. Could I give explanations? Yes. It could be compressed air. It could be a foot pump or a hand pump or something along those lines. It could be the way the stairs lost definition and then gained them. It could be that the video is masked and tracked, because you can track and mask a video. It's just a bit more difficult to do. And somebody's behind there and just walloped it up. Potentially all of those things. And I'm not saying it is any one of those things, but those things are all more logical than a ghost has hit that light as hell object. So no, it's not debunked, and they scared the shit out of me. In real time. In real time. That cut.
Stairs, a large ball suddenly flies toward.
There's a cut. There. You see that massive? There. That is a huge cut. Noticeable in real time. A cut that, yeah.
A large ball suddenly flies toward him.
So what I imagine has happened there is, and again, I can't prove it because I can't see it, they've air or something. One of the explanations already given, and maybe a bit of masking under those stairs, and at some point, something has been seen or shown, and they've cut a couple of frames out for whatever was there that caused that ball to move. The camera jumps too far for the rest of the movement for this video. There's a cut there, and that has hidden something. So I think we can safely say that this was faked. And I think we can say we've debunked it. Is it 100% debunked? Could there have been a stutter on the camera because he's jumped? I doubt it. Okay, so there is a disclaimer in this video. I will read the disclaimer. Nobody in this video was hurt in any way. In accordance with YouTube guidelines, nobody in this video was hurt. But holy shit.
You okay? Whoa. Whoa, what the like? Whoa. Oh my god. What happened? Oh, glass. Oh.
A massive 5x5-foot boulder crashes straight through her wall, missing her by inches, and keeps going, smashing through the garage, hitting their car, and plowing into the bedroom.
Holy shit! There you go, folks. The real world is far more terrifying than the paranormal. She was inches away from something catastrophic. Holy shit. Where did that come from? Probably rolled off a mountain. Oh my god. I mean, how lucky that she was a few seconds behind that rock, or that there was nobody in bed. Wow. Wow. Jesus.
Lucky.
Hey, but I'm glad she's okay. Let's get on to the next clip. He's a horror streamer by the look of it. I'm sure I've played that game. It looks like one of the Chiller Arts games. Oh,
Bro, I just got struck by lightning. I'm gonna stop stream. Oh my god, dude.
Sorry, I'm taking this back. Now, he said he was hit by lightning. I think what he means is lightning has hit his house, and there some power surge has gone either out of his microphone or through his headset. That's another lucky escape for one, but was it last year? I'm sure either last year or the beginning of this year, I was live streaming in a storm, and I had a shock off something, and we thought lightning had hit the house, and then we went and checked. We were like, well, there's no damage, it wasn't us. The next morning, next door had come home from somewhere, and their back window to their door had blown in. The lightning had hit next door, and the shock I had was from the lightning hitting their house. Nothing like that. There was no big explosion or nothing. It was more like static shock in my ears, and I think my hand. That's wild. Yeah, that bang isn't overlay by Nuke. It's scary enough without that.
Bro, I just got struck by lightning. I'm gonna stop stream.
Important safety tip, don't stream during lightning storms, because that's the second person I'm aware of getting a shock while live streaming. I was one of them.
The gamer, who goes by the username CrispyMate, says he was wearing earbuds partially made out.
We've got the exact same earbuds. They are the exact same buds that I've got. Something really weird happens in this one.
Cantazos y eso. Uy. Hay algo que está sonando por ahí, brother. Joder, ¿qué fue eso? ¿Compi? No, papá, no, chacho. Hay algo que está... Compi. Mira, tú escuchas eso, ¿verdad? No, yo estoy asustado ya, compi. Hay algo que lleva jato sonando allá adentro y de momento, ¡pam!, dieron un cantazo.
Ya te digo que tú eres de estos que son cobardes, que te imaginas cosas, bro.
No, chacho, no.
Yo, bro, I got scared in there. Coward. He could have been making those bangs himself. There could be a third person. It could be this guy was doing it, and then he's just run out and grabbed that board. Or it could be a ghost.
¿Puedo imaginar eso, compi? Ay, en el cuarto ese, que llevo jato escuchando cantar y pensaba que eras tú, y cuando yo vine a ver, tú estabas ahí tranquilo, recogiendo algunas cositas, y me hecho, sentí como si me hubieran tocado. No, chacho, yo estoy que no puedo ni hablar. No, yo no veo películas de esas ya, compi. No, ahora este, compi, este. Escucha cómo suena. ¿Tú estás escuchando eso? Por eso, yo creo que desde lejos, si acaso.
Don't you get me again. Don't you get me again? I'm on edge.
Sí, estoy temblando, compi. Yo no sé qué vaya. Cuidado, compi, que si yo algo estaba cogiendo, tú sabes cómo es esto. No. Hija. Pero qué caramba es eso. ¿Cómo tienen esa muñeca así? Como si estuviera mirando para abajo. Ay, bendito Dios, y sonando ya. Me siento un calentón en este cuarto, compi, no vaya. Aún sigue sonando solo. Oh, y se mueve y todo. Ay, compi, ¿no?
Eso es lo que, eso a lo mejor fueron los que eran dueños por hacer la maldad o algo, alguien vino a hacer la maldad, compi. Por eso tú no te puedes poner a darle 20 a eso, porque esos son un poco...
I agree.
¿no?
Nonsense.
¿Qué bajo ya? ¿Qué?
Y ahí mira una computadora y tal. Por eso hay que sacarlo para botarlo.
Compi, ¿pero qué es eso, compi?
¿Ah?
Mira, compi se movió. Compi se está moviendo, compi, ¿oíste?
Pero no será el viento.
No, si aquí no hay viento, compi.
Pero con muñeco
Even if there's no wind in there, he's just...
Mira para allá.
The second guy gave it away giggling.
Mira para allá.
There's something moving up there already, look. Those coat hangers are moving before. Yeah, this is rigged by these guys. They're having a laugh. He laughs as he runs. The guy behind him's laughing. Yeah, this is a prank. Somebody was moving the hangers above it with a wire or something. That was rigged. Nukes got merch. Check out his store. Check out his channel and all that. Scary clip. What in the Poltergeist 2 is going on here? Yeah, this looks staged. What's the walk on this guy? That is a bizarre walk. Did his face disappear there as well? I don't think that's a man either. I think that's a woman. Very slender. Very small frame. Is that AI generated? That's all out of proportion. His walk is really unnatural. He's far too out of proportion. I mean, he's quite close to these people, yet a quarter of their size, but he's close enough to these vehicles. I don't know. I don't think this is just down to a bad camera. Something about this looks computer generated. Yeah, look at his, like, melty feet. His feet are too small for the body for a start, which, look at it. Look how that foot grew there. Let's see how I generated. People hanging on the porch, something freaks them out. We got a ghost on our doorbell.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. If you're gonna grab his keys, then you're gonna have to leave me. What the is that?
The group hears someone whisper, "Hey, hey, hey." Kayla says the voice seemed to come from an empty...
Right, so that voice apparently came from over there. Let's go back to when they are talking.
Oh my god. If you're gonna grab his keys, then you're gonna have to leave me.
They didn't hear shit. That hey, 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 you hear like the digital audio noise before an overlay track. So they're talking, and this hey, hey, hey comes in louder than their conversations, and there's an audio and there's an audio boost. That's overlaid. So maybe they've been sat there, they've heard something that's freaked them out, they've all run inside, played the ring footage back and gone, oh, the noise wasn't captured, let's add it in, potentially. Because that hey, hey, hey was, you could do like the background of this video and then a hey, hey, hey. It's an overlay track.
You're gonna have to leave me.
And it cuts back out as well.
What the is that?
The group hears someone whisper, hey, hey, hey.
And it doesn't sound like hey, hey, hey. It's... Is it a frog? Is it an animal? Whatever that was. Maybe they've boosted the audio so you can hear it better, and that's what makes it sound like an overlaid sound, and it's something natural. But that's not somebody speaking words. That's animalistic.
Sarah says the voice seemed to come from an empty abandoned shed next door. Everyone is freaked out and they jump up and hurry inside. Even creepier, when viewers watch the video, they notice something else.
Oh yeah.
A faint whisper seems to tell one guy, shut the door.
That was one of them. Now, I'm not saying he's whispered shut the door to make that video more creepy. They've been freaked out and he's gone shut the door as he's gone in, like he's scared. That's my opinion anyway. My dog used to do this. We had a haunted painting for a couple of weeks. Dog kept looking at it, growling at him. We were like, what the hell's going on there? We took the picture down at one point, and what I can only describe as a UK bastard tarantula fell out of the painting, and the dog went ape for it. The dog had obviously heard it moving about behind the painting and growled at it for a couple of weeks. We took the painting down, the spider fell out, the dog kind of ate it. We shat ourselves. True story.
What was that?
Now, unless your screen is really dark, you probably don't need me to ask, did you see it?
I did.
Because some dark, misshapen thing seems to twitch and move at the end of the hall before vanishing into thin air. Sarah is so freaked out that she stops recording and the clip ends there, without a source.
So it's not the dog's head. That's a second light source, look.
Recording and the clip ends there. Without a source, we're left to wonder what became of Sarah and her dog, and what might still be lurking in that hallway.
Alright guys, Future Beardo here. There's a debunk for this. I had a conversation last night with Purple, nothing to do with this. We were talking about things for me to do with my videos and whatever, and he said to me about Pepper's Ghost, and I'm like, what's Pepper's Ghost? I've heard of it, but I can't remember what it is. So I'm going to share something with you here, and it gives this debunk away. Pepper's Ghost is when you play an image, you can get away with it from a TV, you could have a person stood there, and you basically angle a pane of glass, and you reflect something onto a wall, into a hallway, what have you. So at the end of the hallway, you angle a piece of glass across, somebody steps in, they create that shadow, etc, etc. So there's a diagram there of an example, just flip it that way, and that's what I think we've got. But the light, the sort of square light that moves in the video, I think that's somebody moving the pane of glass into place in order to cast the shadow. Weird how me and Purple were talking about this last night, and then it pops up in a video. I wouldn't have gone down this route if we hadn't have been talking about the Pepper's Ghost last night. So I think that's a debunk. The square of light to me gives it away as somebody moving a sheet of glass or a sheet of perspex or plexiglass or something like that. You can make frames out of balsa wood and like shrink wrap. As long as you get it tight enough and you heat it up with a heater, you can create ghosts walking through hallways. Fakers, you're welcome. I just taught you how to put ghosts in your ghost videos. But I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you good. The fuck was that accent? Motion alert on a camera. It is strange. Did you see it?
On On the right side of the frame, a hazy white form seems to float toward the little dog, who clearly wants nothing to do with it. But then, watch closely as he moves toward the kitchen. Another faint mist seems to glide by, and that's when the doggy is done. But
now, was that a hazy mist, or did you see it? Because there was something very natural going on there. Right down in this corner.
Hazy white form seems to float toward the little dog.
That white thing there to me looked like a curtain. So you've seen that in the bottom corner. There's a very real white thing billows in and out. Looked to me like a curtain. There's a breeze there. There's a window open or something. The curtain has blown in, and then it's created a shadow on the floor. But there's also like maybe a spider web or something. And then it happens again this side, but I think it's
who clearly wants nothing to do with it. But then, watch closely as he moves toward the kitchen. Another faint mist seems to glide by, and that's when the doggy is done.
To me, that's just a draft. Move the curtain, and there's just movement in the air, and the dog's just buggered off because of a cold draft.
Laser ass focused on this right now.
Do you see what I see? It's dog food. Jackson is focused on the cupboard with his food in it, with a dog's face on it. That's what Jackson's looking at. He's got his walking harness. He's got his food. Of course he's staring in there. It's where all the fun stuff is.
You won't. Like, you alright? I know. I think something's wrong. I don't know. I hear noises, but I'm not even sure.
Shut my hole. Okay, so there's no wire glint or anything that would immediately say to me that's a wire pulling it. Oh, except that. Is that a shadow? That's not a shadow. That black smudge there. So this thing flies, or something from there flies off a shelf. And I couldn't see it at first. There's movement there, look. There's somebody in there. But this thing flies, you got all this shadowy movement. Somebody's gearing up to pull it, I think. When this thing flies, look at the trajectory. That's, to me, that's got something tied to it and it's pulled. We've got the shadow of the item moving away from it, as it should, as it approaches the light source. But watch this line there. That shadow is correct until that point. This thing then still leaves its shadow for 2 frames. We've got a black one there as well. That, to me, is a wire removal tool feel. We've seen this on countless videos. It could be artifacting. I'm probably second guessing myself a little bit too much here, given recent events. But that is a wire removal tool, in my opinion.
Are you f***ing kidding me right now? What's wrong with you?
Something's throwing his food about. That's what's wrong with him. I'd be pissed if somebody threw my food.
What's wrong? Jackson. Jackson. What's wrong? There's banging and stuff. What the f***?
Yeah. Ghost mate. So how would you, if you were at home, create this? The wire, I think I've already seen a wire removal tool. But before this moves, watch the clothes pull up. What's that there? Stuck to the wall, wherever that is. But the clothes, I believe I know what this is. There's a brand of magician's string you can get called tarantula string. I've got a reel of this is magician string. Obviously, the tighter you pull it, the more reflective it becomes. Obviously, I've got a big spotlight directly pointing at me. If in a lower light setting, without a light glaring directly on us, you ain't going to see that. I mean, you can catch it in certain light there. But there's stuff called tarantula string, which has got double the strength of this stuff, the tensile strength of this stuff. I've got a spindle of it in the drawer over there. But when I bought it, I didn't realise that you needed to buy a gun to heat it up as well. And I have seen some incredible things get lifted with tarantula string. And it does not reflect. I have also seen videos that I have debunked in my past. I've called it out as that string that's been removed and things of that nature. And it's been confirmed to me by other people that it was in fact tarantula string that was used. It's a magician's trick. And these clothes moving, I think there's a tarantula string probably around that door handle, looped around the back, and when they've pulled it tight, it lifts the clothes before the door starts to close. See? There. See how that is bunched up there into a point? That. There's a string doing that, pulling tight, and it's lifted that part of the coat with it. And for me, it would run from there up to that door handle and be tied behind the door handle. Is it a glint anyway? Probably not, because they've used a wire removal tool already. But yeah, look. Look at the way that's bunched up. Yoink. Close bunch up. Door pulls shut. Okay, creepy shoe shop. Arkansas shoe shop. Some guys get weird things that's too creepy to ignore. Let's go.
The stockroom gate slams shut on its own. The employee
Now, if you've ever worked with multiple people younger, they're terrible to work with and they will try and scare the shit out of you. I worked for a large supermarket chain doing security. I should have been upholding rules and stuff, but I used to hide in the clothing warehouse. I'd put my arms through sleeves of things, and when people walked past, I'd reach out and grab them. People I knew. And, yeah, Wildy, if you're ever watching my videos, tell them about the bin lid incident. He scared me so bad in revenge, I twatted him with a bin lid. Fucking massive lump on his arm. It was horrendous.
room gate slams shut.
Obviously, I can't see what's behind there.
Room gate slams shut on its own.
But as an educated guess, there's just a person off camera ducked down. They know they're going to capture on camera, and then they can upload it for a spooky tip, for a spooky clips video. Therefore, I'm bringing Footfall to the shoe store.
The employee checks it out, but he doesn't seem too concerned. But just a week later, things at the small shop take an even stranger turn. Whatever it is in the store seems to be getting bolder.
Yeah, I'm going, bro. Roll 3. Yeah, I'm going, bro. Roll 3. Just trying not to take too long on myself. You know, change that.
He looked before that shoe fell. Take it back here. Now, when you work somewhere and you're aware of CCTV, over time you become immune to it. You forget it's there. But he's looking off camera at someone. Watch. What's he doing with his arms? Right, there's the glance to somebody. Did he pull that?
Roll 3. Just trying not to take too long on myself. You know, change that.
I thought he pulled it initially, but no. What's the okay symbol that he gives? He does that and then looks at somebody. He does that. It's funny. Yeah, he looked at somebody and did that. That was his little sign. Yeah, pull it now. This is all staged, in my opinion. It's all staged, in my opinion. The little thing, and then look at somebody off camera, and then the comedic run. Fake, in my opinion.
This footage comes from the security cameras that were set up. As you can see, a shadow flies by quickly from left to right and disappears. There were 4 of us in the building at the time. 2 in the basement, 2 upstairs. This footage is from the main floor where nobody was.
So why is this image doubled? This chair, look, is there twice. There's the solid chair, and there's the overlay chair. It's all through the video. That's a shadow there, right? But look, this video, I can't tell what's going on here, but this video is already... Right, let's go back. So these guys are investigating in a funeral home. And then they say about a shadow figure. But look at this. This video is overlaid. There's 2 videos at the same time clearly playing here, because everything's doubled. There's 2 chairs. Look.
As you can see, a shadow flies by quickly from left to right and disappears. There were 4 of us in the building at the time. 2 in the basement, 2 upstairs.
This chair is in the shot twice. This is 2 videos playing at the same time, and you haven't overlapped them properly. You've turned the opacity down on one of these videos, but it's slightly higher than the other one. All the beams have got it. This has got it. You got 2 videos playing at once. Turn the opacity down on once to make this thing look even spookier than it is. But am I seeing this right? That's 2 videos. So in fact, when people say to me, what do you mean by overlay? And this is a perfect example of it. You play 2 videos at the same time and you turn the opacity down like this has. But the camera has moved between shots. Or they've overlaid the footage slightly out of sync. So instead of sitting like this, it's sat like that. Surely that's what that is. Am I missing something?
This footage is from the main floor where nobody was present at 11:57 p.m. It is the clear outline or shadow of someone. But the main question is who? Here is a freeze frame. Clearly it is the outline of a person.
One of the station...
It is a shadow of somebody, but there's 2 videos playing at once over the top of each other with opacity turned down, and you haven't lined the videos up.
Air cameras on the middle floor captures something strange.
Look! Everything is doubled. Construction site, Philippines, here's something weird.
Parang may naglalakad.
Jump scare incoming.
Wala. Yun. Saan na yun?
Are these weird noises going to get called out because this is just awful compression? Oh, I need a new job. I've just spoken about the awful compression. His voice, his footsteps, everything is sounding just broken and peaking and over everything. But then the ghost voice is crisp. Over the most busted microphone I've ever heard. The ghost is crisp.
Now, one thing to notice about this video is that all the other gravestones have snow around them. But these turkeys have been doing their creepy little turkey ritual, or whatever this is, for so long that they've actually worn through the snow.
I don't know what that is. I don't care. Oh. The end of that video is a couple of Halloween pranky stuff and funny clips. So I enjoy watching those funny clips. I'm just not going to include them in here. Please go and watch Nukes' video to see them. I think we've debunked some stuff there. There's some stuff there that's questionable. The usual sort of top 5 stuff. Do please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Any of those clips, did you get jump scared like I did? Genuine question. Much love to you all. Beardo out.